Okay, it's 28 minutes. I'm going to turn off my clock. I'm going to wait about 4 or 5 hours at least. This is the Lett's Resin Fast Cure, but it takes quite a while, kind of like a really thick medium viscosity. It's not like Counterculture's Fast Set, which really like hardens up in about 2 hours. This Fast Cure works in a slower pace. Again, I thought, that I was using less of that fuchsia. Yeah, the fuchsia color. And with the orange and everything in the middle, it just went really strong inside the coasters. It's a little bit more dispersed here, and I would have liked to have maybe intermingled my colors a little bit better, but anyway, it's doing pretty blooming. I'm not used to working with Fast Cure for blooming, and it's like it's blooming faster from the outer parts. Now I'd like this to start blooming. I'm going to heat it again one more time with my low temp heat gun. It's 300 watts, but I'm going to do it on low. If you put it on high, it blows out more air and you can kind of destroy your design. Anyway, I'm hoping this will bloom like it is here, really pretty. I used 3 drops of the ocean white into I had maybe about 2 ounces that I used for my white mixture. I wanted these to be half full, and they're a little over half full. I wanted the chance to be able to unmold them and use them the way they are and make a bowl, or to back them with a back layer. And so I'm not sure what route I'm going to go yet. I hope that they turn out really pretty, but I'm going to cover this, and I use my food net. They're about 14 or 15 inches square or so, and maybe 16 inches. And I'm just going to cover it so no dust or hair will land on it. You can also refer to video 1058 for how I mix all of my resin, whether it's Fast Cure, medium viscosity. I never do anything thinner than a medium viscosity. And so it's either medium or a thicker viscosity like a Fast Cure, but I do it all the same ratios, no matter what the brand. So if you want to refer to that for the mixing part, I'll be back to show you this later on and see how it looks. Okay, so I kind of forgot about this project and left it overnight, and it is not bendable to make a mold. It's totally firm. So I am going to put a backing on it so it can be a tray, and same on the coasters to match it. It looks like it bloomed pretty well. I'm not sure how the center will be with all that condensed color. You never know until you unmold it. So I've mixed up 6 ounces of Fast Set resin by Counterculture. This is what the label looks like, and it's got about 10 to 15 minutes working time, and it is fabulous because it cures in about 2 hours to the touch, and you can unmold safely and touch it and everything, and that's what I love about Counterculture Fast Set. So I mixed it for 5 minutes. You can refer to the 1058 mixing video if you want to see how I do that. I added, again at 6 ounces, I added Twilight, this little piggy mica pigment from Fluid Art Company. And then I put a drop or 2 of Berry Bravery alcohol ink, 2 drops of Ruby alcohol ink by Decorum, which is the alcohol inks I used in the piece here. And I did a couple of drops of lavender alcohol ink in it as well. Twilight was a great base for a beautiful shimmering mica kind of look, but I wanted to deepen the color just ever so slightly for this background. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit. I don't want to overflow the coasters, so you just do it a little at a time and let it kind of settle out. Again, I think this mold holds about 12 ounces, and I think I did about 9 for the effect. A little bit more than I actually had planned on using. So I'm not going to put all of it in. I want to just make sure it kind of levels out first. It's thick because it is fast set. This is what I use for my bottom coats and for my float coats on top, because it's thick and you can kind of control the way it flows. I never would do any kind of a bloom effect or anything with this basket. You don't have time to do it. I tried it in a little experimental piece, and it sets up way too quickly to even have a chance to start blooming or anything like that. So it's only, to me, it's only good for top coats and solid color layers. Also, this resin has a lot of bubbles because it's so thick. You can always spritz at the end, or any time really, for bubbles, and use 91% alcohol. So I always keep that in a spray bottle. So I'll be back in 2 hours to unmold. Okay, it's been almost 2 hours and it's time to unmold. This is the Oriental mold set from Molds and Shapes. I'll have the link below the video. And the tray that matches, it's 9 inches. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh, those turned out pretty. Really pretty. Are you ready? I got the blobbies. Yeah, I went a little too heavy piping it out, I think. But it's still pretty. Even with the blobbies, I think it's pretty. What do you think? And because of the little gold bits, this one I'm going to put a little bit of a gold edge. This is Deco Color Premium. It's gold oil paint. This is a brand new pen, and you just keep pressing it down until the paint comes down to the tip. It's got a chiseled edge, so see, there it is. And you cannot touch this until it's fully dry. It takes just a little bit of time to dry. So what you do is you just go, I kind of use my pinky to kind of help. These have a lot of little grooves, so this may take a little time, but you just go around the edge. You could do the whole sides. I'm not going to do all the sides. I just want the very top edge to have that little bit of gold accent. So I'm going to fast forward through all this. So see how that just adds that little bit of extra touch that's so pretty, but it still leaves the edges. But you can paint the edges if you want to. So I'm going to do the rest of these, and then we'll show pictures maybe in the daylight or outside. If you learned something from this video and you enjoyed it, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. I would love for you to comment. I would love for you to share the video. But if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to teach you something with all of my videos so that you can make your own beautiful creations. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Love you all.